Shores Travel Guide. The four topics I will be talking about today is activities, hotel tips, restaurants, and etiquette. Now, with the activities, there's a multitude of things to do while at the beach. And some of that is nightlife, like clubs to dance in and meet new people, and pubs to drink and have a good time in, with a view of the ocean or lit up night sky. And now there's also festivals to enjoy. There's two types: the eatery festivals, such as the shrimp festival every fall, or music festivals, such as the hangout music festival every spring. Now, if your vacation's a couples retreat, there's always sunset walks along the coast and dinners with a view of the ocean. And if you're lucky enough, you can watch dolphins playing out in the water. Now, Gulf Shores is also a kid's paradise because of the water parks and amusement parks that it houses. The water parks, you can have fun in the pools and wave pools and water slides. And with the amusement parks, there's go-karts and laser tags to have fun in. And the wharf is interesting because it houses the South's number one largest Ferris wheel. Some hotel tips that you should know while picking your ideal hotel is location. Many people like to live directly on the beach while staying in Gulf Shores, and that's well and good because you get to walk to the beach whenever you want. But that also means that you're on the busiest street in Gulf Shores, and that can be very dangerous. Other people like to live away from the busyness and in the suburban areas of Gulf Shores, but that takes you away from the activities and has a longer commute to the beach. Now, you should also be mindful of ratings. You should read reviews and professional comments on blogs and on professional sites before finalizing your hotel you're choosing to stay at. Some restaurants to check out while you're staying in Gulf Shores is DeSoto's. Is a very local feel with a welcoming owner that comes out and talks to her customers. And it houses a lot of island decor that they've accumulated over the decades. This is by far the number one locally reviewed place to eat while in Gulf Shores. Another place to eat while down here is Lulu's. It's a tourist destination, so you're going to have a ton of people come and to interact with. And if it's your first time in Gulf Shores, it's a must stop by. While you wait, you can play beach volleyball or hang out in some hammocks or play in their obstacle course. Another interesting topic about it is that it has a boat drive-through to where if you've rented a boat, you can boat on by, tie your boat to the dock, and go in and have dinner. Some etiquette that you should know while down here is while at the beach, you should clean up after yourself. That's not just meaning taking your pool noodle and your chair that you brought down with you, but it also means filling in any holes that you've dug so people don't trip in them. And don't leave any trash. That also includes any cigarette butts that seagulls might chew on and try to swallow and get choked on. You should also be mindful of others when you're picking up all your stuff and making sure that the sand from your towel doesn't get into other people's and ruins their vacation. Now, some health and safety tips. To avoid sunburn, it's obvious to apply sunscreen, but it's also important to reapply every 30 minutes. And you can get away with a SPF like 45. You don't need a 155 or any of that. That's going overboard. And another thing to know is avoid alcohol while swimming, because the number one reason for drowning in adults is trying to swim while inebriated. So be very careful of this. Some water hazards. The best way to know if the water is hazardous is there's flags on the beach posted on all beaches. It'll be a green, yellow, red, double red, or purple. Now, double red, that could mean an undercurrent or very rough waves that could knock you unconscious, or the undercurrent could pull you out into the sea. And purple is dangerous wildlife, and that could be sharks or stingrays. So just be aware of what you're getting into. This has been Gulf Shores Travel Guide, and thank you for listening.